Hello guys and welcome back to the What If Civilization Starts Over series. We're now on the first episode of this series, and in the last episode we saw the southern half of the green team break up because of expansionist issues, and we also saw the purple team expand, same with the red team here in Africa, and these three countries just got independence from the yellow team. Now if you guys like this series, please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. We're trying to hit 1000 subscribers right now, or maybe 500 subscribers. And I've also been doing suggestions in this series, so please comment your suggestion for the countries. And also please click that bell so you receive any notifications from me. And before we start the episode, I want to tell you this video will be more focused on the red team and Europe. Not Europe. And this video will be more focused on the red team and Europe right here. So if this video didn't meet expectations, I'm sorry. So let's start. So the purple team will expand a bit. No, we'll discover a bit of Europe, like this, and the Alps, the Alps. So whatever it's however these mountains are pronounced. They will be avoided. They will be avoided by the purple team. They go straight up around it, leaving it this really weird great chunk. Let me fix those both because I don't really like them. Okay, that's better. And now they go into Germany. They send they send scouts right now. So they send more scouts here to explore this zone, and eventually discover that the Scandinavian Peninsula is a thing. Eventually, though, they stop because of mountains, so they really go too far. Also because of harsh conditions. Oh, and they also discover some new seas. So the purple team will start to go west, kind of far west until they reach. This is where they go west until they reach the Bay of Biscay, and from here they take the rest, and then now go down the Spain's coast, northeastern coast, not to be confused with southeast coast. And now they take the northern coast of the Iberian Peninsula, and that's probably all from them. Now we may see some action from their later episodes, but we'll see about that. And let's talk about the red team. So the red team is of course the largest country and the strongest country in this series so far. But there's already some actions happening inside of this country's stability. Those provinces right here we can break away. They're too far they kind of far away to gain support because they usually take this route on the coast. Unless they kind of want to break away from this from the red team. So the provinces just broke away from the red team. This is how they look like. And right immediately after they got their independence, they start to go west, and they reach the Strait of Gibraltar, and now they go down the Moroccan coast. They also decide to take more of the desert, and the purple team just finds out about its origins. The purple team immediately takes this coast, which angers a bit. It kind of makes this voice a bit mad, not too much. So they take the west coast. In fact, they take the more of this inside the Iberian Peninsula. Eventually, though, after some time, this peninsula is almost taken by those. They almost take the whole peninsula, and it's now under the hand of those two countries. Wait, let me assign them a capital. So I just put them their capitals. And something yes again is going to happen. This time is going to be beside the purple team. So this region right here, which is where they took some of the lands while in the very start of the series, they kind of want to break away because they don't really support the purple team, especially consider that so this province right here, I think those were mostly of red team origins. All right, and they don't feel like staying with the purple team anymore. So they rebel against this country, and we see right now not the borders, the colors. So this is how the groups look like. So they are not just connected all their good people, and then now they march towards the sea. From here they took this northern part, and the southern province is also going to take independence on the side of this one. So this is how the capitals look like. And something major is going to happen to the red team. So the red team is, we all know, they just some of their westernmost provinces just broke away from them, and something very major is going to happen inside of this country. Um, a group on board of 8 of the population of this country discovered that they can that this area is very farmable, and and they want to make more infrastructure right here. Though the capital is down here, so what they're going to do? Well, they're going to split apart. And what they mean by that? They look like when they split, and nah, it's absolutely looking not good for them. Most of the population was down here, but they probably knew that this is what eventually going to happen. So, a second of this part, second eighth of this part just moved to this area. Now let's put their capital to this boys aren't it? This is actually the red team. This is a different red team with a different government. As of right now. This is where the capital will be. And let's talk more about Europe again. So the orange team, or well, maybe the purple team, wanted to discover more land right here in the north, along with the orange team. But the thing is that those explorers got lost. So they form a new nation all by themselves. Let me assign the call. So these explorers are called the brown team or the Dutch team or whatever you're gonna call them. And this is how they look. So this is how they look. Now no, these borders look weird because they just formed right now. So of course they won't be very, I don't know how to say it, but still they expand a bit east after just making the country. They go just a bit more east before they eventually stop. And now let's assign their capital right here. This is where the capital will be. Doamne, dar ce m-am gândit până acum să scot straturile alea sau alea? Bine, în fine, o să scot asta închepcat după ce o editez. So, the brown team, or the Dutch team, I'm gonna say it, just after the forming country, they will explore they will start to explore the Denmark style by themselves, and they enter a bit into Scandinavia. So after that, they go south, and that's when the purple team knows they exist. And what do you guys think what's gonna happen when purple team discovers a new country? Well, they're gonna take all the land, so they won't those countries won't take the land. So they start a race, a sort of race. Now they eventually reach Brittany, and they take the rest of the lands, those lands. So purple team just takes a little bit before they eventually split up France. Let me fix those borders again. So they split up France, and they continued their expansion. Not before they stopped because of a lot of reasons, which also includes the expansion thing by the red team. The red team was the first one to discover that. And this is probably most of what we'll see in this episode, but not maybe before the yellow team gets present. Oh yes, the yellow team. I can't wait to start. So the yellow team, what do they have in common? Well, they like to be cold. You know, those are the gold guys. I already say this in the second episode, maybe the first, but I don't really remember. But they will not learn the lesson and go up north again. Kind of far north, in my opinion. Oh my god, they're growing so big. I don't really know what's going to happen to their government. Eventually they stop because maximum size, because they don't want to break up. Because they want the provinces to break up, or just like what happened in here. So they will definitely stop. But this land will be split by all three. And it's actually the first time when the yellow team and the green team knows about each other. So after that, let's talk about the green team. So the green team, those are the brushing guys. But are kind of weak right now, because they're really weak right now, because they just lost a province here, which we also we maybe talk about this province a bit later in this episode. But those countries will probably do something kind of thing. No, I don't know how to really say it. They might get invaded by the red team because they want that coast. They just lost. Remember, in episode 1, the red team reached right up here, and they lost the coast after being invaded after losing their land to these guys. So of course the red team we start taking revenge. So the red team blitzes to this area. That's until they reach the coast and they just surround the capital. From here they go just a bit north. Before eventually they agree to peace because they don't want to lose anything. And let's look at this peace treaty. So this is how the peace treaty looks. So the red team takes this land right here, while they also move their capital just a bit north from right here. This is because this is where one of the more populated areas were, because this is also kind of an important area for their country. So they just place the capital right there, and they get it going to go about to go work again. Well, you see these two countries. Well, those countries just broke away from the green team in the first episode, and they want that coast back. So they go to war with this orange team. So the green team makes some impressive pushes right there down the coast, and they're supposed to reach here after about 2 months in this war. They circle the capital. The orange team then surrenders to this country, and this is all the action we see. So let's take a look at the peace treaty. So this is how the peace treaty looks. Now you may be asking me, wait, what's Redwi? What is this? What are there so many countries? Well, let me explain this in a hot second. So while the green team was while the green team was invading the orange team, economic issues, and they just broke apart after the borders were drawn. Now, of course, the green team does know about this process, but they won't be invading because there's not really any point in doing that. They only invaded the green just to get the western coast. As for this country, we will see later in the episode maybe. But now let's talk about the line team. The line team or the light team. Those are guys are from like the last episode, and they are kind of new, and they've now be going south. What's going on? So the line team will now expand south and the Indian Peninsula, and oh my god, they grow so freaking big. I don't know if this will cause problems with their stability, but we will see about that. But while they're doing this, they're also exploring a large bit of the India, and the Bangladesh, and they stop at Myanmar. They also reach the Tibetan. They also reach the Himalayan mountains, so they stop right there. And a new nation's gonna pop up. It's gonna let me draw it right now. Let me draw it. So this is how the nation looks like. They will just start here in Bangladesh, and they go south, just a little bit south. And after a bit of conquering, the line team for some unknown reason their land simply disappears a bit. But not all of it. And they go just a bit east before they reach the coast. Now the line team doesn't know that this land has disappeared from them. But anyways, after they meet, they don't really interact much. They only because they just met. So this country is actually very new. Because they were born just now. And this is how the Asian looks like. And this is how the Asian continent looks like right now. Also, by the way, the line team discovered Sri Lanka, and no one really calls it that. That's until we get into Africa. Let's talk more about Africa. So Africa is kind of undiscovered, and the only civilizations that are here are those two, and the blue team, which by the way, the blue team is about to give their colony is gonna abandon the colony right now. This is how the color looks like. Alright, so this country which the capital will be let me center capital right now. Right, so I just said the capital is in modern Djibouti. So this light blue team will send a kind of a lot of scouts, around 500 scouts, and they explore more the coast. Eventually they found out about the this lake, um, Victoria Lake, Tanga. Okay, I already forgot the name, but let's ignore that. They eventually, after a while enough, they explored this land, which is kind of a lot of land, in my opinion. They also go be south into Mozambique. They also discovered Madagascar. I don't know what my most came to me, and I don't know really what I was about to say. Morocco. Sometimes I kind of fall confused those two. This may actually be the last discovery we might see in this video from Africa. But anyways, after they explore all of this land, they go very south, kind of almost to the Somalian Peninsula. Okay, so this map looks kind of looks like this right now, and those countries and the green team kind of wants to take this country now. So what they're gonna do? Well, let me introduce to something new. Yep, that's right, alliances. So let me explain what an alliance is. So an alliance is a cooperative pact where multiple countries work together to defend themselves. Such as in this case, this is the Circle Alliance. So we have the blue team, this mint green team, this orange team, the pink team, and this large green team. Also, by the way, this is the main leader of this alliance, because they mostly the one who came out with this. And and just like I said, they will work together to fend off enemies such as the green team or the red team. I don't know if they can fend the red team, because they're right now they're one of the more stronger countries. But as for this, we will see soon what will happen to them. But anyways, let's talk about Europe. So before we talk about Europe, they just discovered the Alps. Kind of some random explorer team just did that. But anyways, something is going to happen in this region. Some nations. So right here is gonna appear a nation. What type of nation, may I ask? A nation kind of like Switzerland. Oh wow, what a surprise! It's not really anything, but okay. The capital will be right on southern here. Let me fix those borders again. Let's fix their borders right now. And this area, something inside the purple team happens. Yeah, this, but they okay. So this action is going to actually happen in the next episode, because okay. So just just by now we're not ending this episode right here. But still, I tell you by now. Spoiler alerts. This country will be disappear very soon. And okay, but after the spoiler alert, the brown team will explore some of the Scandinavian peninsula again. Eventually, though, they take out the land they discovered before, and that's how the brown team hears about they discovered a little part of it just by now. But by the time this episode is, it might be fully, or maybe even half of it. They have to discover more seas and the Scandinavian peninsula. Also, I forgot that there are mountains in this area, so of course they won't be exploring all of it. That's until the yellow team not again will learn the lesson, and nah, they go to the Baltics region. And okay, this and something is immediately going to happen to the yellow team. So you know how the just started right here. Well, yet another province is gonna break apart, but this time we not call. I don't think we're gonna call it color it yellow. Instead, gonna call it more orangey feel. So the provinces. So the provinces that are the main province, main provinces break apart, and they rebel against their own people. Eventually, they take capital very quickly in just under 3 weeks, and after that they go on the coast of the Black Sea, and they take the rest of the Russian just before the green team pops up and enter the woods and take just a little bit of it before eventually the this country prevents them. But however, they just don't mind, by the way. And they eventually, though, after some time, they stop because they mostly take the more basic regions of it, and they will lose their land, but to nothing, not even this yellow team. And after losing almost all of their land, they stop. They do not, and stop right here. After they stop, they take the some part of here. Eventually, they stop, and this might actually be the last push we might see in this video from the yellow team. Also, let's assign the capital right now. Put the capital down. It's right here in Lithuania, no, Latvia, and they take they push up again in the land where they lost before, and this might actually be with the stop where they stop taking some land. After that, they go up. They go up in the Baltic Sea and they discover everything Baltic Sea, and they go around the coast and explore and find out that Lithuania exists. They discover just a little bit before they actually decide to make a colony right here up here, and that's all. This is literally all that we see from them. And let's talk. Let's see a moment about Africa. Also the final more exploration. Some of the Russian areas are starting to be discovered very rapidly. After that, they discover about these zones. After fast forward time, so the more African countries like this, they start to explore the Africa. They explore pretty large part of it. Eventually they stop, and also some parts of Asia is starting to discover the Himalayan mountains, so they go around it. Some bushes being in Myanmar right here. Ok, am căzut și până aici. În fine. After that, they stop and for those lands, the sea is being discovered, and the final ever discovery is right here in England. They stop. They completely stop there, for which the Dutch team makes a colony in the southern part, and this is actually going to do for today's video. So if you guys enjoyed, please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers right here. If you like this series, please share a like and post suggestions for the series. Also, if you like my series, also please share my video to anyone else that you know. And this is all. See you in the next episode.